There's plastic in that there, Silver. Archaeological community in turmoil as conservationists discover Tamagotchi in the Grouville Hoard. Experts across the globe are at loggerheads over the meaning and implications of the finding of a Tamagotchi amongst the estimated 70,000 Celtic and Roman silver coins discovered in Grouville 2 years ago. It was Natasha Stevens, chief conservationist at the Société Jersey, who made the discovery. "I have never seen anything like it," she explained. "I was carefully working at separating the coins, one by one as we normally do, and then I saw it. I saw yellow buttons, a small quartz screen, and I knew instantly that this was something very peculiar indeed." Natasha called on the services of Dr. Alfred Meinheimer, a respected forensics expert specializing in software. Meinheimer described his findings. "Obviously," he explained, "being polytetrafluoroethylene, the Tamagotchi hasn't broken down or tarnished like other articles. After conducting a series of tests, we have been able to work out that the Tamagotchi's name was Cameo, which, after further researches, we have discovered to mean tortoise, meaning one who has long life. And," he announced proudly, "she can certainly claim to have lived up to that." Whichever marauding Celt foot soldier owned her all those years ago would no doubt be filled with a deep sense of pride, knowing that she had done so well. "We think that she was fed on a diet of lentils and honey. She had plenty of cuddles and was always tended to quickly when she cried." Meinheimer appeared sombre. "Whilst she was loved," he said, "of that there can be no doubt. There is very little doubt also that she died a most unpleasant death. We have been able to conclude that this was due not to starvation nor a broken heart, but to a vitamin A deficiency somewhere around the time that scholars first canonized the text works of Confucius, around 79 AD. That would have made Cameo," he said, "at least 130 years old." Contrary to Meinheimer's assumption that the Celts had somehow invented an item that would not be conceived again for over 2,000 years, there are those in Jersey who argue vehemently otherwise. An open meeting held at Trinity Parish Hall yesterday attracted alternative arguments on the provenance of the Tamagotchi. Mr. Norman Pennell, a locally renowned theoretical physicist from Bonn, was almost delirious in his motion for time travel. "Read The Time Machine," he shouted. "Read Einstein. Delve into Hawkins. There are people on Earth here today from another epoch, walking right here amongst us. How much more evidence do you need?" Despite his enthusiasm for proceedings, Mr. Pennell was restrained by the sergeant-at-arms after producing a cannonball on a length of chain, then leaping up onto one of the tables and shouting, "I'll prove it," before attempting to attach it to one of the chandeliers and imploring that everyone then run from one side of the room to the other as fast as they could, whilst keeping their eyes focused on his wristwatch. Akira Yokoi, creator of the modern version of the toy, and who was in attendance at the meeting, appealed for calm as Mr. Pennell was led away, urging people that it was very important not to speak nor act in anger. One gentleman, who didn't give his name, turned up at the front doors with a small brown envelope containing £17, saying that he was looking for a good time. It was explained to this man by Mrs. Sivray on reception that the attendees had in fact assembled to see the Grouville Hoard, to which he appeared somewhat crestfallen before skulking off in the direction of Les Platons car park. On the small mound where the hoard was discovered, there now stands a small plaque in memory of Cameo, which has been authenticated by the Guinness Book of Records, recognising her place as the oldest surviving Tamagotchi and the contribution she has made to bettering our understanding of them.